Ladies and gentlemen, as you can probably tell by the video, I am in a new office. That is where I've kind of been over the past week. I've been moving my office, doing a bunch of things like that. But the show must go on and we must continue. And one of the things that we've been doing over the past few weeks is diving into the backstories of all of the characters that are in Modern Warfare 2. We've looked at Kate Laswell. Last week, we dove into Commander Philip Graves, who is one of the new evil characters within the game. Today, we're going to go on the other side of things and look at one of the new antagonists, one of the good guys within Modern Warfare 2. He's the newest good guy, if you will. And that is, of course, Alejandro Vargas, which is one of my new favorite characters within the Call of Duty universe. Now, before we dive into his backstory, looking at his relation to El Sanambre and the bad guys within the game, I just wanted to tell you about my merch. As you can see, I'm wearing it here. We got a bunch of new stuff this year. We've got some water bottles. I've got some mugs. And if you want to check out my merch, it'll be the first link down in the description. Get it while it is still available. If you like that kind of thing, if you want to get someone a Christmas present, check it out. It is appreciated. Helps support the channel, that kind of thing. But without further ado, let's dive into the full story of Alejandro Vargas. So although Alejandro Vargas is one of the new main characters within Modern Warfare 2, there is actually little known about his backstory. However, we can pick away at a few things. First of all, he grew up in Las Almas. That is the kind of fictional city that takes place in Mexico within Modern Warfare 2. He grew up alongside Rudolfo Pereira, who we know as Rudy within the campaign, but is kind of Alejandro Vargas's right-hand man. And that is why Vargas knows that Rudy can be trusted, is because they grew up alongside each other. We'll dive more into this later on in the video, but you'll see why that's important. Now, going back to the city of Las Almas, that is one of the bad guys that we fight throughout the campaign, the Los Alamos cartel. Now, the rise to power of the cartel kind of happened as Vargas was growing up, which we can assume is one of the reasons why around the age of 18, he enlisted in the Mexican army. Now, at this point, he goes out on a raid with another soldier by the name of Valera Garza. Now, I definitely have to do a different video altogether on Valera, but essentially here's what we know. She was a part of the Mexican army, and at the time, they go on a raid together to take down the cartel boss of the Los Alamos cartel. At that time, Valera is on the cartel's payroll, but uses this mission as a coup, forces out the leader, takes them out, and then becomes El Sanambre.
Have a seat. All right, how do you two know each other?
No is a strong word.
Las palabras fuertes son importantes. Nuestra palabra es nuestro valor, ¿no?
¡De la verga, hija de puta, que te voy a matar! ¡Calmado, comandante! ¡Ya! ¡Ya! ¿Vamos? ¿Cerdo?
I don't take orders anymore. Even the dogs in Las Almas know not to bark at me.
She's ex-military. We served together.
Different squads, same unit. You were the wild ones. Los vaqueros. My squad was clean cut, señoras y señores.
Until the raid on the Son of la Araña. ¿Te acuerdas?
Me acuerdo perfecto.
Her team was told to cordon off the city to keep all Araña's enforcers and prevent the bloodshed.
That's exactly what we did.
When you kept out his enforcers because you were his enforcers, huh?
He was escorted to the mountains without incident. Also, to prevent bloodshed.
He was supposed to go to prison.
So you killed him, and you took over.
I created a power vacuum, and I filled it.
So you can see that they were on the same squad, but a different unit. Vargas decided to go the way of the cowboys with Los Vaqueros, whereas Valera decided to become a drug cartel leader and do things a completely different way. So this happened years before the story of Modern Warfare 2, but where things pick up in Modern Warfare 2 is with a call from Kate Laswell to Alejandro Vargas, when we really get to see that they're a lot more on a first name basis.
Colonel Vargas.
Station Chief Laswell. I thought we were on a first name basis. This must be serious.
It is. I need your help, Alejandro.
Dime.
The Los Alamos cartel is smuggling an Iranian terrorist over the border.
Laswell. Terrorists don't cross the southern border.
We know that, and they know that, and that is exactly why they're gonna do it. I need you to stop it.
Who's my target?
Major Hassan Zayani.
Copy. When?
Tonight.
So Kate Laswell sends Vargas on this mission alongside Rudy to hunt down Hassan. Now, he manages to escape in this mission, and this is followed up by Task Force 141 and specifically Soap and Ghost being sent in to help Vargas.
Soap.
Lieutenant, last one says they call you Ghost.
Actually, I believe he prefers to
That'll do. Welcome to the City of Souls.
I've never been to Mexico.
This is in Mexico. Las Almas.
So this is where we get to learn a little bit more about Vargas's hometown, Las Almas. Basically, the entire military is paid off by the narcos, and on top of that, he can't really trust anyone. That is why Rudy becomes such an integral character throughout the story. Now, throughout the next few missions, basically you're hunting down General Hassan, and eventually you capture him within Mexico, but unfortunately have to let him go because it would be a war crime not to. So from here, they turn their attention to the Los Alamos cartel, who is very clearly working with Alcatala and specifically General Hassan, and they think that the leader, El Sinambre, will know the location of the ballistic missiles being hidden by Hassan. So they go in and they capture El Sinambre, and as we talked about earlier, that turns out to be Valera. Essentially what they do from here is Valera exchanges information, which is the location of the missiles, for her freedom. If she tells them the locations, they take out the missiles, she is then allowed to be free. And the next one of these missiles that they take out is on the oil rig. They do this and most of the missions throughout the campaign alongside Shadow Company. But upon returning to the Los Vaqueros compound, they find out that Shadow Company has essentially turned on Vargas.
What's this?
This is the immediate future. Step away from the gate.
What?
You heard me.
You're crazy. This is my base.
Not a base. This is a sizable covert facility, and I admire it. So I'm taking. You boys have been relieved. Thank you for your service.
No. I don't take orders from you.
Didn't Valeria say that? Now that makes me wonder what else I don't know about your affiliation with the drug lord.
What the fuck did you just say to me, pendejo?
Lying briefs.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No one needs to get hurt here.
Are you threatening us?
Soldier, I don't make threats. I make guarantees. So let's not do this.
I'm calling Shepard.
General Shepard sends his regards. He told me y'all wouldn't take this well.
He knows about this.
He's put me in command of this operation from here on out. So y'all need to stand down. It's time to let the pros finish this. Why the hell are we talking like this is some kind of negotiation? It's not. I've got my orders. And now you have yours.
And who the fuck do you think you are, cabron? My men are inside!
I'm afraid not. Your men have been detained.
So from here, a fight ensues, and from it, Vargas ends up getting captured and being taken to a prison alongside his fellow cowboys. But Task Force 141 isn't having any of it, and this is when the Los Vaqueros kind of join Task Force 141. We have Ghost, we have Soap, and we have Rudy all going to the prison to once again save Vargas.
This is what we came for.
Alejandro!
¡Es mío, hermano!
Coronel, relájate, cabrón. Somos nosotros.
Soap! Rudy! Ghost!
Didn't think we'd leave you, did ya?
What took you so long,
Just
pendejos?
crawling with shadows, there'll be hell ahead.
Let's fight fire with fire.
There's more vaqueros in the cells upstairs. Time to get them out.
Órale, año Rodolfo.
So after this is where we see the Los Vaqueros and Task Force 141 really come together simply as Task Force 141, Alejandro and Rudy working directly alongside. Now from here, they go to take out Shadow Company. They return and remove Philip Graves completely from the equation. Now from here is where they go back to Valeria.
You knew that was a third missile.
Oh, I didn't count them. I have people for that.
She's lying.
Where's the son?
Where's the other missile?
Chicago.
What the fuck's going on?
I said I'd tell you where he was. I didn't say I would stop him.
Escorpión de la verga. I warned you she would do this, eh?
I run a business, señores. We grow or we die. It's the way of the world.
You put a target on your back.
No. I put a target in Chicago. Now fucking leave Las Almas and go find the pendejos pa' fuera.
From now, she's yours. But we'll be back.
I look forward to it.
Let's go.
A la chingada.
So, proper transport and get Laswell. We're sending a missile in Chicago.
Esta noche las almas descansan.
I'll be free in 24 hours. Can't say the same about you, vaqueros.
You're going down for what you did.
It doesn't matter what I did. It matters what you can prove.
Go. You have work to do. Keep fighting the good fight, hermano. To the bitter end, my brother. Good luck, amigos. Ghost! No te pierdas, carnal. ¡A huevo!
So essentially what happens at the end there is Rudy and Alejandro Vargas get left behind in Mexico with Valeria. Now, as far as this goes, she says she's going to be released within 24 hours because they can't prove anything, and it goes on and we find out that that is exactly what happens. Now, at this point, they are left behind in Mexico, and the rest of Task Force 141 goes into Chicago. They stop the ballistic missile, and they stop General Hassan. And at the end of the game, we can see all of Task Force 141 within a bar alongside Kate Laswell. But who isn't here is Vargas and Rudy. So we can assume that they were kind of left behind in Mexico to do their own thing and fight the Las Almas cartel. So that is essentially the full story of Vargas. However, what I will say about him is the current rumor is we are going to be getting a bunch of spin-off series starting out with Ghost next year for the premium content for Modern Warfare 2. And I would be willing to bet that Vargas is one of those characters we get an individualized campaign for, whether it be his backstory and how Valeria betrayed him, or whether it be what happens after he is left behind with Task Force 141. I don't know, but I'm willing to bet we see more of him because, well, he was a fan favorite character within Modern Warfare 2. But all in all, that is the full story of Alejandro Vargas. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on. As I said earlier in the video, check out my merch. It'll be the first link down in the description. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too